Squirrels.
We were welcomed into the North American Squirrel Research Center of the North, which is the leading source in the world of all squirrel-related intelligence in Minnesota. Ranger Windy is one of the most credited animal researchers on staff at the North American Squirrel Research Center of the North, also known as NASRCN.
Hello! Squirrels are remarkable creatures. Come fall time, they can bear up to 3,000 acorns in the course of 3 weeks.
Squirrels use a strategy known as scatter hoarding to create a large food storage for winter. You may ask how a little squirrel with a brain the size of an acorn is supposed to remember where 3,000 hidden nuts are.
They use their internal GPS to triangulate where their nuts are. So, if my triangulation skills are as good as I think, I'm gonna find some nuts. So, we're digging around, and as you can see, there's the shell. There's the shell of an acorn nut, okay? So now a predator must have gotten to it first, but lucky for us, we found it, alright? So there's our proof, okay?
Ranger Windy is also a professor at Bethel University, which conveniently has the nation's best squirrel science program. Here in Bethel University's biology department, students are hard at work finding every possible detail of new information about the newly found high tree water squirrel.
As you can see, every day is an adventure inside and outside the lab. At the end of the day, I feel an extreme sense of gratification knowing that the squirrel community is more knowledgeable based on our research and findings.
But not everyone at the North American Squirrel Research Center of the North feels the same way about these furry little creatures.
For me, the squirrel theory fits in the same category as the Sasquatch theory. People said that they've seen Sasquatch, all over the world, but I don't believe in Sasquatch and I don't believe in squirrels. Sasquatch, there's proof for it and against it. It's uncommon to see Sasquatch. He doesn't exist for one, but also there's many videos and pictures of the Sasquatch roaming the woods, just like there's many pictures and videos of the common squirrel running around people's yards. Does that change anything? I don't think so. There's pictures of squirrels water skiing and, pictures of these squirrels just running around. I'm not going to believe it. I'm not going to give into it until I personally see one.
Just as there are differences in opinion regarding squirrels in the research field, Bethel students are beginning to form their own thoughts and feelings about the dramatic decline in squirrel population.
It's really sad because
we're really upset about it.
Yeah, we're sad.
I just can't even believe it.
I feel really bad because squirrels make the campus really beautiful, and I believe that that's why a lot of students come to Bethel.
Well, I'm really disappointed. See, I used to watch the squirrels outside my window and they were married.
I guess I'm kind of happy that it's decreasing because they kind of annoy me and they actually kind of scare me, so yeah, they try to chase me around and stuff, so.
It's a travesty.
Ranger Windy and Dr. McGonagall are out to settle their disagreements once and for all.
But right now, we're looking for squirrels, not the tiger squirrel. That one is a myth.
I have all the respect in the world for Ranger Windy. He's very talented and he's done a lot of great work in his field, but at the same time, I don't agree with him, but I respect his opinion, and even though his opinion may be mainstream and, naive, I'm perfectly fine with interacting with him as a friend, and, we have no problems as co-workers.
As the search went on, Dr. McGonagall became more confident in his peculiar theory.
I was just making jokes about him because the whole weekend he would see something out of the corner of his eye and point to me and say, "A squirrel!" And I would look at him and it'd be a little leaf blowing in the wind. And to be honest, it's sad because, that's the mainstream idea, and I just hope that everyone would open up their eyes and not be so naive.
Although our time with Ranger Windy and his followers was insightful, it was unfortunately cut short. Hopefully, me and my camera crew can return and put this squirrel controversy to an end.